Essay: The Ironic of Mortality and Fate in Wilde's Lord Arthur Saville's Crime. Oscar Wilde, short history, Lord Arthur Savile Crime, first published in 1891, is satirical and darkly humorous tales that explore the absurdity of fate and the moral contradiction of Victorian society. The history follows Lord Arthur, a nobleman who who is who is told by a palm reader that he is destined to commit a murder. Rather than dismissing the idea, Lord Arthur becomes obsessed with furthering the prophecy before marrying his fiancée, believing it is duty to get the crime over with in order to become his married life with a clean conscience. As the history unfolds, Lord Arthur's occasion become more ridiculous and morally questionable. Um, he tries to pension his elderly aunt, later attempt to kill distant relative with a bomb, both of which fail. Finally, he murdered the palm reader, Mr. Poggert, believing his act fulfilling his destiny. Ironically, Lord Arthur feared relevant after committing the murder, convenience that he has done the right thing, while use this irony to criticize how people claim twin morality to justify terrible action, specifically when driven by fear, superstition, or pride. One of the key themes in the story is the tension between fate and free will. Lord Arthur allowed palm reader pseudoscientific and unreliable from to a future telling to dictate his entire future, while is clearly mocking the Victorian fascination with supernaturalism and the upper class willingness to believe in such nonsense. Instead of taking control of his life, Lord Arthur let superstition guide him in the commit a murder, showing how dangerous blind belief can be. In conclusion, Lord Arthur's Sable Crime is more than just a dark comedy. It's a tramp critique of a modern hypocrisy and flushness of the upper class. Through Lord Arthur Bethured journey, while reveals how people can use faith and the exclusive excuse to escape responsibility, and how society after value appearance and the true morality to the story. The history reminds a power of example of Wilde and his ability to use humor to spoke deeper truth. Essay: What Gulliver's Travels says about us. Jonathan Swift, Gulliver Traveler might seem like just a strange adventure history, but is really a clever and often funny way to point out the problem in human society. Through the character of Gulliver and his travel to Whale and imaginary land, Swift used satire to characterize politicians, pride, and the way the people act. Each of Gulliver's adventures says something about the world Swift lived in, and supremely many of those messages still apply today. In Lilliput, Wilbur meets teeny people who are upset with pretty petty arguments like wheat and of the on an edge should be broken first. The mind sounds silly, but Sweet is actually making fun of the real religious of politician conflict. Then, in Browningat, Williver is the smart one, and the giant king is shocked at how violent and greedy Europeans are. And Sweet used this situation to show how ridiculous human can be when we take pride in things that don't really matter. As the history goes on, the place Gulliver visits gets even stranger, and the floating island, the Laputa, people are so focused on the sorcery and the focus on the sorcery, on the science and ideas that they've forgotten how to live in the real world and in the land of Oums. The intelligent the intelligent horse live peacefully with the human like yahoos, act like a wild animal. By the end of the book, Williver is so disappointed people in the people that he doesn't even want to be around them anymore. Switch is clearly asking us to think about whether our society is advanced as we like to believe. In the end, Williver's travel is more than just a travel history. It's a mirror held up to human nature. Swift use imagination and humor to point out the flaws in the way that they're still powerful today. The book reminds us to look overless more honestly and to question to the way and world works.